Hello, everyone, and welcome. The skies are open, and we are in for a... They're just about ready to kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
Now the play fake. Fires one high and deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Fox. They're bringing heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boots his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Makes a connection. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They want to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. And he was knocked down immediately, short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. A completion, but not enough for the 1st down, and the offense is ready to punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that pass intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Offense set on 1st down. They'll run play action. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snatches it on the right. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
Yeah, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Missouri.
Shakes off the tackle.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake. Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. And it's a touchdown.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Pulls it, fired complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. The give to the tailback. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. They get to the line quickly. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. And they'll just down it right there. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. The give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. On the run, it's McClure. Runs through a tackle. You don't see that much. He runs out of bounds and takes the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Get the play. We're right, and the play will stand. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Quick tempo here for the offense. They'll try to run for it. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Going up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. This should be the last play of the quarter. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught in the backfield. It's good. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The aerial assault continues. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
And here comes the punt team. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Leaves it with the running back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They move the tight end all over. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He's in for the score. Touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the inside.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Off play action. Finds the tight end. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The carry going off right tackle here. Powers through the defender. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Open space at the 25. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's the handoff. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Now they're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's good. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Running through contact. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll try to get it through the air. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UCF is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Colorado. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Might as well stick with him. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. He'll set up to throw. Coming after it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 2nd and 10 here. Running back searching for a hole. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him for the sack.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. They're trying to get to it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Special teams coming through. As they pin him back, they'll mark it dead at the 10. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback, who makes a sure tackle. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Still backed up pretty deep. It's 2nd and 5 from the 15. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Trying to find his man on 1st down. It's caught downfield. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Right down the middle. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Morgantown. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
All teed up and ready to go here in the 2nd half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. 1st down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
He'll do it himself. Fights off a defender. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The give to the right. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. The option look. He'll toss it. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Just needs a crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. From the gun, the ground game. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. At the 40, there he goes. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. To the ground with the back. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. It's good, easy call for the ref. And that lead grows even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. A little screen to the running back. Across the 25, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's John.
And I love working the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Makes his connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The pull and throw off the RPO. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. This offense has a second down play. The play action fake. Escapes the sack. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming to the game, you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working on the right. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the ground. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They want to get this defense on its heels.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to own.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab on the left. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Got his man. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They'll throw it on 1st down. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Charlotte has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 31 to UAB. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to pass on second down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Power football with the run. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll run it again. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. They'll put the tight end in motion. To the air on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He's got him down the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
With a big opportunity in the red zone.
They'll go to the air. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6.
Brings up second and goal.
Movement here from the tight end. On second down, wants to throw it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Third and goal from way back there. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to get rid of it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Thrust that arm out. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Is another first down for the offense.
Leaves it with the back.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch them with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.